Hi, and welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Lauren, this is Jenny. We're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors, and today we are bringing the world to your table with a classic Russian dish. Today we are making mushroom stroganoff.
That's right, Lauren. Today we are making a lightened up and vegetarian version of the classic beef stroganoff.
Yeah, so let's get started with our sauce.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is just take a little bit of whole wheat flour and put it into our bowl here. Add a little bit of non-fat or low-fat milk. And then I'm just going to give it a nice whisk and get rid of any clumps. We want it to be nice and smooth.
So this is going to help us make that thick, creamy sauce. It's very classic to a stroganoff.
Yep, and we've got a little bit of sherry. You could also use vegetable broth or white wine if you don't have any sherry on hand. And then just a touch of melted butter. And then I'll season it with some salt and pepper.
Excellent. So while you're whisking that together, I'm going to get started on our vegetables. I'm going to spray our big stock pot here with a little bit of cooking spray just to make sure they don't stick, but otherwise we're not adding in any oil or anything like that. So I'm going to add our mushrooms. We've got some sliced up mushrooms, and I'm going to try to do this without throwing them everywhere, but lots of mushrooms here as you can see, but if you've worked with mushrooms before, you know that they have a lot of water and they cook down pretty well. So these will cook down very nicely.
Yeah. And it creates a really nice base for this mushroom stroganoff. So instead of the beef, we've just got extra mushrooms.
Perfect. And then we've got some diced up onions. To you. And so I'm going to turn up our heat here and just kind of mix it together a little bit. And it's going to take about 10 minutes or so for all the mushrooms to cook down and for the onions to become translucent. So we're just going to let this go and let the mushrooms cook down. All right, so our mushrooms, as you can see, have cooked down really, really nicely. We've got quite a bit of water in there, but that will also help with the sauce. So we're gonna pour these mushrooms into our original bowl because we have to thicken up the sauce still in this pot. So I'm gonna turn our burner down here.
All right.
And Jenny is going to help me.
Let's see if we can do this without making too big of a mess.
Yeah, get this back in there.
So
there we go.
many mushrooms. Yum. Okay.
We got them all. Perfect.
Teamwork.
It's okay, there is a couple left in here. Essentially, we're just going to use this to thicken up our sauce. So we're going to turn this back up, and Jenny is going to slowly pour in the sauce, and I'm going to whisk it. Start whisking it up here. So with our sauce, we need to keep whisking it for about 3 minutes until it thickens up. So right now it's obviously very watery, but it will thicken up pretty quickly and really nicely, but you have to keep whisking it. All right, so as you can see, our sauce has thickened up really, really nicely. We've got those couple mushrooms left in there, but the sauce is nice and thick. So Jenny, if you could grab our noodles, we're gonna put these back in.
Yep, so we just have some cooked egg noodles here.
There we go. Kind of spread them out a little bit. And then we're also going to add back in our mushroom mixture. If you can put these back in here. Perfect. And I'm going to grab this back from you and just mix this up.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes, it does. Oh, let's get all these mushrooms evenly distributed with the pasta and our sauce here at the bottom. Now, this is a very nice light sauce, but there's one other ingredient we're going to add in to help us establish that nice creaminess that we know and love when it comes to mushroom or beef stroganoff.
Yep, we're going to be using some Chobani non-fat plain Greek yogurt, so it's a good substitution for the sour cream that you traditionally see in this dish.
Perfect, thank you. All right, so we're just gonna mix this in here. Oh, it looks so good, it smells so good. Really great comfort food. Lots of mushrooms that are nice and hearty, and we love mushrooms because they do have a similar texture and kind of a similar taste too to meat.
Big fan of mushrooms, and this is so simple to make too.
Yeah. All right, Jenny. going to serve you some up
All right.
to try.
Can't wait.
Make sure I get some good mushrooms in here for you. And we started with all those mushrooms, and it's just amazing how much they cook down. And then once you mix it with the pasta.
This could definitely feed a family.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'll garnish with a little bit of chives.
Beautiful. All right, give this a try.
Dig
I'm gonna go for a
in.
mushroom. Super good.
Good. The sauce
it.
really makes it, and that little bit of Greek yogurt takes it a long
Yeah.
way. Well, we hope you give this meatless take on stroganoff a try.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit festfoods.com.